There were 4 of us on this trip. Gary and Steve were going to Ghana again this year, and he asked if I could come just 5 weeks before takeoff. My passport was expired, and the vaccines I needed were in Portland. I remember praying, "This is on you, Lord." The others had been to Africa a lot, but it was a new experience for me. They were there to teach at a pastor's conference hosted by Grace Life Church in Oyarifa near Accra. The church runs a pre-K through 8 school that shares their building. What I didn't know when I boarded the plane was that being there would somehow connect my life to the lives of the kids, their school, and the man that started it. These people are really happy. I mean, it is hot, and it's humid, but their world has time for everything. Church starts, but there is no scrambling to make the start time. The music starts, and they start walking down the dirt roads. It takes time to get there. They hear the music, and they see the lights, and they filter into the back. Everybody sings together, and then God shows up. He is there in their song, in their prayers, in their faces, and the way they love on each other. When I saw the kids at school, it made me wonder. I wondered how the cook and her helper can prepare 2 meals a day for hundreds of kids. All that they have is a propane burner on the floor and no running water. I wondered what it's like in the rainy season, and how they do their job in the wet and mud. I couldn't figure out how the kids can stay in class when the rain blows through the openings in the tin roof classroom sheds. I thought about what it must have been like when the 3 kids that died last year caught malaria. I wondered what God was up to in their lives, and what would happen if the school closed.
Thank you. Welcome. This is fifth grade.
Fifth grade.
I worship you. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you.
Let's clap for Jesus. Jesus the best. The best. The best. The best. The best. Oh yeah. Jesus, I love you. Deep down my heart. Jesus, I love you. Deep down my heart. I'm talking of deep down my heart. I'm talking of deep down. Fantastic.
Okay, we just wanted to give you a little tour of the school. Here's the kitchen. One area is for storing and cleaning. The other area is for cooking. You can see the cook there. We have a little water tank. I'm not sure about this building. I think it's probably bathrooms, maybe. Here we have the classrooms that have to be held outside because they won't fit in the school building. They have a tin roof, and it's a little leaky during the rainy season. Here we have the actual school building. The bottom floor has been plastered, has tile floors to a large extent. Some of them have concrete floors. The bottom floor is also where the worship center is on Sundays. And then on the top floor, they finished 2 rooms. The plan for this building was to have 3 floors. That's why you see the iron coming out of the top.
You notice that there's a major portion of the building that doesn't have a second story. Plus, because it doesn't have a roof, which won't be on until the third floor is complete, there are areas especially the upstairs classrooms where it leaks. This school has a gate and a wall to keep the kids safe. And that's a quick tour of the school building and grounds.
Pressure is measured in. Who wants to try? Pressure is measured in. Yes. Let's continue. The measure of the period between two events is known as.
Oh.
Time.
Time. Very good.
Oh, very good.
Okay. Which of the following area of study is pure science? Which of the following area of study is pure science? Yes.
Chemistry.
Chemistry. Very good.
Wow, very good.
Okay. So what's the
This morning, I woke up with so many thoughts,
lead?
and I said it to a friend. I said, sometimes man want to give up, but even I said it to Pastor Loss. I told him this morning. I said sometimes, but he said, God is the master. We are just laborers.
Yeah.
So I should not give up. I should keep on.
You know, Calvin, not all men have accomplished what you have here, and I know there's still work to do, but don't give up, because look what you've created here. You and Abigail. Not everybody can do this.
It's true.
God put it on you.
Thank you.
And Abigail.
Thank you.
And this is amazing. You've come far on your own.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been easy. Well, thank you
No,
so much.
it's not easy.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with my friend Calvary at the Mutzi, and we've known each other for a long time, maybe over 30 years.
But I believe God is calling me. I should trust God and come. So I came. I prepared myself, but I thank God for those young ladies who put their resources together to send me to the conference.
So you went to Bible college 4 years?
I went to the Bible school for 4 years.
What year did you plant the church?
This church, that was November 2009. The reason God called me, I had a burden for a ministry, Christian education for needy children, and a clinic for my community.
So that brought about the birth of this
Yes.
school. So what year did you start?
11 September 2012.
Okay.
So 7 years now.
And how many students did you have the
We
first
started
year?
with 6 children.
6 children.
6 children.
And it grew
up to within 3 years, we had 375 children.
So you had 375 children.
Yes.
Now you have about 150 children.
Yes.
So what has been the struggle in terms of keeping the children
You can
in
see
the
the
school?
struggle because we don't have a good facility for the children to be kept.
You need a better facility.
We need a better facility.
With roofs on some of the rooms.
Yes. Neat rooms.
Yeah.
and kitchen.
Because you're feeding all these children.
Yes. We provide food for all of them.
So you're providing food, uniforms,
yes, textbooks and pencils.
Some of them pay, some of them cannot pay.
Yes. Some cannot pay at all, cannot pay anything at all. Before help me, I don't have the answer for that, but I will appeal to help, to speak to others, to pray with us, and talk to good hearts, those who have the good hearts and can believe in our vision, to raise support for us. I also trust God to raise support to help us, because we cannot do it our own.
Yeah.
Where we have reached, there's nothing we can do. It's like we are stagnant.
A month,
yes.
You can clothe and feed and get textbooks for each student.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Every month we can be able to buy.
If you had $30 per student per month.
A month, we can be able to buy uniform for them, textbooks, exercise books, and pencils for them, and feed them out from it. Give them water, food, and a breakfast in the morning. I will have a very exciting children in the school.
But that does not include paying the teachers.
No.
And it doesn't include finishing the building.
No.
Yeah. Understand your heart for the children is very apparent. How we might be able to help you actually provide the education for the children, because as you look out into Ghana as a country, economically it's very poor. There's not a lot of been faithful.
Yes, thank you, sir.
And so much appreciate your heart for the ministry and all the times I've been here and now being here again. So we would ask our people to pray along with you as you've asked to pray, and ask how we might, as we go home, break it down in ways that are tangible, and maybe we can help you with this project. Because at the end of the day, helping you with the project is to help the children have food and clothing and education. Because without education, these children have no hope for the future.
There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in
Pastors preach the word of God to the people in the community.
Pastors preach the word of God to the people in the community.
Again,
Pastors preach the word of God to the people in the community.
pastors, the roles of the members in the community.
The roles of the members in the community.
Again,
The roles of the members in the community. Acclamation.
doctors diagnose people's ailments and give them treatment.
This is a place where the average monthly salary is under $200, and the average life expectancy is just 63 years old. There are very rich, and there are very poor. A very used car can cost 15 grand, and it would take 30 years of saving to buy one. Needless to say, none of those at Grace Life Church own cars. Pastor Calvary dreams about having a small school van to pick up kids because he believes that God will provide one. This school is where poor kids learn about God's love. They get 2 meals a day and a uniform to wear. If they weren't at school, Mom or Dad would have to stay home. Without the church, there is no school, no anchor. Without the school, there is no connection between the parents and the church. No community of believers to show them God's love by caring for each other. Calvary insists that God called him to start the ministry of the church and the school. His vision of a school and a clinic for children in this poor suburb of Accra, it isn't a glamorous story. But I have come to believe that it is God's story. And I hope, as Calvary says, those with the good hearts will be moved to pray and to give.
That's good. You're doing a great job. Anyone else want to read a little bit? Yes. What is your, and tell me your name.
Aisha.
Aisha. Great. What is your name? Hannah.
Aisha.
Isa.
Gift.
Okay. And your name?
Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Dixon.
What is it?
Dixon.
Dixon.
Emmanuel.
Manuel.
Ferguson. Ferguson.
Vegason. Calvary. Okay, good name.
Evelyn.
Evan.
Christabel.
Oh, Christabel.
Princela.
Very pretty.
Zinab.
And what?
Zinab.
Sanabel. That, did I say it right? Very good.
Emilia.
Emmanuel. Yeah, great. And are you all doing well and listening to your teacher? Yes, very good. The teachers are going to